नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, first verse. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Sakta Mana Partha Yogam Yunjan Madashrayah Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yatha Jnasya Tat Shunu Maya Sakta Mana Partha Yogam Yunjan Madashrayah Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yatha Jnasya Tat Shunu. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. The Supreme Lord said, Mai, unto me, to me, Asakta, Manaha, mind attached, Partha, O son of Pritha, Yogam, self-realization, Yunjan, practicing, Mad Ashrayah, the consciousness of me, Krishna consciousness, Asamshayam, without doubt, Samagram, completely, Mam, me, Yatha, how, Jnasasi, you can know, Tat, that, Shunu, try to hear. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Now hear, O son of Pritha, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from doubt. Purport. In this 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the nature of Krishna consciousness is fully described. Krishna is full in all opulences, and how he manifests such opulences is described herein. Also, 4 kinds of fortunate people who become attached to Krishna, and 4 kinds of unfortunate people who never take to Krishna are described in this chapter. In the first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, the living entity has been described as non-material spirit soul capable of elevating himself to the self-realization by different types of yogas. At the end of 6th chapter, it has been clearly stated that the steady concentration of the mind upon Krishna, or in other words, Krishna consciousness, is the highest form of all yoga. By concentrating one's mind upon Krishna, one is able to know the absolute truth completely, but not otherwise. Impersonal Brahmajyoti or localized Paramatma realization is not perfect knowledge of absolute truth, because it is partial. Full and scientific knowledge is Krishna, and everything is revealed to the person in Krishna consciousness. In complete Krishna consciousness, one knows that Krishna is the ultimate knowledge beyond any doubts. Different types of yogas are only stepping stones on the path of Krishna consciousness. One who takes directly to Krishna consciousness automatically knows about Brahmajyoti and Paramatma in full. By practice of Krishna consciousness yoga, one can know everything in full, namely the absolute truth, the living entities, the material nature, and their manifestations with paraphernalia. One should therefore begin yoga practice as directed in the last verse of 6th chapter. Concentration of the mind upon Krishna, the Supreme, is made possible by prescribed devotional service in 9 different forms, of which Shravanam is the first and the most important. The Lord therefore says to Arjuna, Tat Shrunu, or hear from me. No one can be greater authority than Krishna, and therefore, by hearing from him, one receives the greatest opportunity to become a perfectly Krishna conscious person. One has therefore to learn from Krishna directly or from a pure devotee of Krishna, and not from a non-devotee upstart puffed up with academic education. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, this process of understanding Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth, is described in the second chapter of the first canto as follows. Shrinvatam swakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtana hridantastuya bhadrani vidhunoti suratsatam nashta praya swabhadreshu nityang bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki tadarajastamo bhava kamalobhadasye chetarete navidham sthitam sattve prasidati evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogatah भगवतत्व विज्ञान मुक्त संगस्य जायते भिद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि छिन्द्यन्ते सर्व संशया क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि दृष्टा एवात्मनीश्वरे. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures or to hear from him directly through Bhagavad Gita is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more and more about Krishna from Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in devotional service of the Lord. By development of devotional service, one becomes freed from the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus material lust and avarice are diminished. When these impurities are wiped away, the candidate remains steady in his position of pure goodness and becomes enlivened by devotional service and understands the science of God perfectly. Thus, Bhakti Yoga severs the hard knot of material affection and enables one to come at once to the stage of Asamshayam Samagram, understanding of the Supreme Absolute Personality of Godhead. Therefore, only by hearing from Krishna or from his devotee in Krishna consciousness, one can understand the science of Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So Bhagavad Gita 18 chapters are divided into 3 sections, chapter 1 to 6, 7 to 12 and 13 to 18. So 1 to 6 is mainly said to deal with Karma Yoga, 7 to 12 Bhakti Yoga and 13 to 18 Jnana Yoga. Actually every chapter talks about Bhakti, but Acharyas have translated, have made these 3 parts. So just like when we have some valuable thing, what do? We put something in top, put something in bottom, so that it is protected in between. So this 7 to 12 chapter is the essence of Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge. and therefore it is protected on both the sides. Just like we have some jewel, diamond, so we keep in a box, top cover and bottom cover. So chapter 1 to 6 is like the bottom cover, and 7 to 12 is like the top cover. And this essence of 7 to 12 is in between. And this is the first chapter of first verse of 7th chapter. This is actually in one sense the gateway to pure devotional service. Because chapter 7 to 12 deal with pure devotional service, and this first verse of 7th chapter is like an entrance for that. The gateway. It's a very, very important verse, and in fact Srila Prabhupada gave maximum number of lectures in this verse. If you see Prabhupada's lectures on Bhagavad Gita, maximum lectures Srila Prabhupada has spoken on this verse. Not on Sarvadharman Parityaja, not even on Dehinosmin, although he has quoted that very often. But the lectures he has given, maximum lectures on this verse. I think 25 or some lectures he has given on this verse. 7.1. Such an important verse of Bhagavad Gita. Maya Sakta Mana Partha Yogam Nyunjan Madashraya. So Prabhupada says this line in Mr. Maya Sakta Mana. That means Krishna is saying, make your mind attached to me. And how to do that? By hearing from me. Yat Shrunu. So the last word is very important. Hear. Shrunu. Shravanam. Shrunu. Like in Hindi also we say Suno. So it's from there only, because all the languages have come from Sanskrit. So Shrunu matlab Shravanam. Sunna. To hear. So this hearing is very important. So in this entire purport, Srila Prabhupada is stressing on hearing. And when we hear about Krishna, then we'll get full knowledge. Asamshayam samagram. Asamshaya. Samshaya means doubt. Asamshaya means without doubt. So Krishna is saying you can know me without any doubt. Asamshayam samagram mam. That means completely. So what is the meaning of complete? Srila Prabhupada explains that absolute truth has three features. Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagwan. So other transcendentalists, they come to the point only of Brahman or Paramatma. But a devotee who hears about Krishna can understand the entire absolute truth. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan, also living entities, material nature, everything he can understand. Like we know the 5 topics of Bhagavad Gita. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma. So one can understand all these 5 things if he hears. That's Shrunu. Right? And from whom we have to hear? Prabhupada is saying very importantly. We should hear from Krishna or a devotee of Krishna, pure devotee of Krishna. We should not hear from non-devotees. Because when we hear from non-devotees, it is like Sanatana Goswami says that Sarpa Uchishto Yathapaya Avaishnav Mukhad Girnam. This mentioned Padma Purana actually. This shloka which is quoted in Nectar of Devotion also. And Hari Bhakti Vilas also Sanatana Goswami says Avaishnavam Mukhad Girnam Puta Hari Kathamritam Shravanam Naiva Kartavyam Sarpa Uchishto Yathapaya. Like you may have milk, very nice milk. Milk is good for health. But suppose one serpent, one snake touches the milk. Will you drink that milk? No. The milk is very good. Very nice white milk. Desi gai, gir gai milk with nice, sugar in it, nice flavor. But if it's touched with snake, then the milk becomes poisonous. And this is very true in India. The many nice kathakars will speak nice Krishna katha. But because they are not devotees, their katha is like milk with poison. So what happens if you drink milk with poison? It will cause death. So that Krishna katha also, because it's not spoken by pure devotees, because generally people they are Mayavadis or they have material desires, so that Krishna katha will not act so much. Avaishnav, those who are not devotees. So therefore it's very important to hear from Krishna directly, like Bhagavad Gita, directly from Shastra we hear, or we hear from pure devotees. Pure devotee means at least one who is following pure devotional service. He may not have become pure, but he is following the pure path. This is very important, because I should hear only from pure devotees. No, you should not hear from me. I am also not pure. But anyone who is trying to follow pure devotional service, he is following acharyas, so we can also hear. Therefore, it's best, as far as possible, we should always try to hear directly Prabhupada lecture, Prabhupada books. That's the best hearing. And the devotees of Srila Prabhupada who are sincerely trying to follow, we can also hear from them. But non-devotees we should never hear. So firstly, that is the entrance to pure devotional service. We should hear about Krishna. By hearing, we'll understand Krishna in full. We'll understand the exact absolute truth. And from whom we should hear? We should hear from Krishna or his pure devotees, not from non-devotees. And then what is the effect of hearing? So Srila Prabhupada quotes from Bhagavatam. You know these famous verses, Shunvatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridayantasya Bhadrani Vidhunoti Surasatam. The whole series of verses, first canto, second chapter, the famous series of verses, 1 to 17 from 221. So this verses talks about the effect of hearing Krishna Katha. That means when we hear Krishna Katha, what happens? Shunvatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. So this is hearing about Krishna is the highest punya. Like people sometimes they want to do punya activity. The highest punya is to hear about Krishna. Like gopis also they sing in Gopi Geet. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavi viriditam kalmashapaham Shravana mangalam Srimadatam Bhuvi grinanti ye Bhurida jana Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam. So they are saying, oh Krishna, your katha is like amrita. Tava katha amrit. And the conditioned souls who are suffering in this world, it relieves them all their sufferings. Kavi viriditam kalmashahapam. So great poets and scholars, they chant your glories and removes all the dirty things. Kalmasha. The heart is filled with so many dirty things. So the more we hear about Krishna, the more we hear Krishna's names, the more we hear Krishna Katha, all the dirty things in the heart will go away. Cheto darpana marshanam. Kalmashahapam. Shravana mangalam. Again here, mangalam means auspicious. Just by hearing Krishna Katha, all auspiciousness comes. Shravana mangalam Srimadatam Bhuvi Grinanti Bhurida jana. Therefore, the one who distributes Krishna Katha to others, he is the best charitable person. In this world there are many dani persons. They give, like in this winter time, many people they give jacket, they give sweater, kambal, or food, or many things people do. That is very good. But the best charitable person is one who gives Krishna Katha to others. One who tells Krishna Katha to others, he is the best charitable person. So, this series of verses, Srila Prabhupada, he also quoted when he went to America, first time, when he landed in Boston Harbor, and then he went to New York. So, first time Boston is the first place, right, Prabhuji, where he landed in US. And there we have this Massachusetts Institute of Technology also there, MIT. And there, Prabhupada, when he landed, he wrote a very famous poem. You know this poem? What poem Prabhupada wrote? Prabhupada wrote a very nice poem. Yes, one is about Guru and another, he wrote two poems. Second poem he wrote that Bado Kripa Koile Krishna Adha Mera Prati. So let us sing that song, where in which Prabhupada very beautifully writes this song. It's called Markine Bhagavad Dharma. So first of all, Prabhupada was shocked because he first time saw America. He saw the people, they were so sinful. He saw meat shop, he saw wine shop. That time in India it was not a common. Now to India also we see everywhere. But when Prabhupada went, that time in India openly these things were not sold. So first time Prabhupada went to America, he saw all these things are being sold openly. People are running so much. People are full of mode of passion, mode of ignorance. They just want to work hard, they want to enjoy. So first time Srila Prabhupada saw a city of America. And then he thought, why Krishna has sent me here? Who will listen to Krishna Katha here, or who will become devotee? So Prabhupada was feeling little sad. And then he expressed his feelings to Krishna. Very beautifully he says that Just restart me. So very beautifully he writes a nice poem when he reaches the shores of America, that Bado Kripa Koile Krishna Adha Mera Prati. I'll just take out that song, we'll read that song, where he says, "Oh Krishna, you are so merciful. Why you have brought me here? This is such a terrible place, Ugrasthan. This is such a terrible place. Why you have brought me here, Krishna?" So he questions, "Oh Krishna, you are very merciful to me, but why you have brought me here?" And then he says, "There must be a purpose. There must be some purpose that you have brought me here. आप मेरे को इतने दूर लेके आए हैं तो जरूर इसमें कोई कारण है. Some purpose is there. What is the purpose?" So then Prabhupada says that all these people have come under Maya because of your desire. And if you desire the deliverance, they will come out of Maya. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, "Devi esha gunamayi, mama maya durataya, mam eva prapadante, maya metam taranti." So one who takes shelter of Krishna, Krishna can free him from Maya. So Prabhupada says in that poem that, "Oh Krishna, you have brought me here. That means you have a plan. That means you want to deliver all these people. But how they will be delivered? They are so sinful, they are so much in mode of passion ignorance. कैसे उद्धार होगा? How they will be delivered?" So then Prabhupada says this sloka, that Bhagavata Katha Tava Avatar. That this Srimad Bhagavatam is your avatar. Dhira haya shune jadi kane bar bar. So if a person hears your katha again and again through ears, when we hear Krishna katha again and again from our ear, then what will happen? I'm opening that song. So all the anarthas from its heart will be destroyed. Bado kripe koila Krishna adha mera prati, kila gya anile etha karo ebe gati. Ache kichu karya tabe ei anumane, nahe ke no anibe no ei ugrasthane. Rajastama gunera sabaya channa, Vasudeva Katha Ruche Nahe Se Prasanna. They don't have no taste for hearing Vasudev Katha, Krishna Katha. Tabe jadi tava kripa hoye ahituki, sakala sambhava hoye tumi se kautuki. Ki bhave bujha le tare bujhe sei rasha, eto kripa karo prabhu kori nija basha. Tomara ichhaye sabe hoye maya basha, tomara ichhaye nasha mayara parasha. तब इच्छा है यदि तादेर उद्धार, बुझिबे निश्चय तबे कथा से तुम्हार. भागवतर कथा से तब अवतार, धीर हइया सुने यदि काने बार बार. शुण्वतां सुकथा कृष्ण पुण्य श्रवण कीर्तन, हृदन्तस्व भद्राणि विधुनोति सुरत्सताम्. नष्ट प्राय स्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया, भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. तदा रजस्तमो भावा कामलोभादशे, चेतरेतरनाविद्धं स्थितं सत्त्वे प्रसीदति. एवं प्रसन्न मनसो भगवद्भक्ति योगतः, भगवतत्त्वविज्ञानं मुक्तसंगस्य जायते. भिद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि छिद्यन्ते सर्व संशया, क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे. रजस्तम होते तबे पाइबे निस्तार, हृदयर भद्र सबे गुछिबे ताहार. की करी बुझाबो कथा बड़ सेई चाही, क्षुद्र आमी दीनहीन कोन शक्ति नाही. Prabhupada says, I am very fallen, I have no qualification. How will I tell them about your message, O Krishna? एथेच एनच प्रभु कथा बोली बारे, जे तोमार इच्छा प्रभु करो बारे. अखिल जगत गुरु वचन से अमार, अलंकृत करिवारे क्षमता तुम्हार. ओ कृष्णा, गिव मी दैट पावर टू स्पीक. प्रभुपद क्या प्रार्थना, व्हाट ही इज प्रेइंग, दैट गिव मी दैट पावर दैट आई कैन स्पीक टू देम इन सच ए वे दैट देयर हार्ट्स विल बी ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड. तब कृपा हইলে मोर कथा शुद्ध होबे, बाय योर मर्सी माय स्पीच विल बिकम प्योर। शुनिया सबरा शोक दुख से गुछाबे, एंड व्हेन दे हियर योर पास्ट टाइम्स, योर कथा, ऑल देयर अनहैप्पीनेस विल गो अवे। आनी आछो प्रभु जदि आमारे नाचाते, नाचाओ 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 से मते। ओ कृष्णा, यू हैव ब्रॉट मी हियर टू डांस, so make me dance. Just like, you know, we have this in old times, have not seen, you have seen this what they call puppet dance, puppet show. You know, when the puppets dance and somebody controls, and the puppet is dancing, but puppet is not dancing on, somebody is controlling. Similarly saying, just like that, oh Krishna, make me dance, make me dance. Bhakti nahi vedo nahi nama khub daro, Bhakti Vedanta Naam Ibeshartha Karo. Oh Krishna, you have, my name is very big, Bhakti Vedanta, but I have no Bhakti, I have no Vedanta. See Prabhupada's humility. What Prabhupada kya bol rahe? My name is Bhakti Vedanta, but I have no Bhakti, I have no Vedanta. Vedanta means knowledge. So Prabhupada is saying, I have no Bhakti, I have no Vedanta, but my name is very big. But I have faith in your holy name. So now you can fulfill the real meaning of my name. So this is a nice prayer that Srila Prabhupada wrote when he reached America. And there Srila Prabhupada is quoting these 4 verses, which he quoted in today's purport also. Because these 4 verses are very important. Because this is the process of purification, that how we can be purified. So the beginning is Shrinvatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. Shravan and Kirtan. These 2 is the most important aspect of bhakti. You know, in Nectar of Devotion, there are 64 elements of bhakti mentioned. If you read, so the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained to Sanatana Goswami, 64 limbs of devotion service, so many rules, regulations. We have to avoid so many nam aparad, seva aparad, and so many rules, regulations are there. But among all those 64 rules, regulations, so we know Navada Bhakti is, out of 64, 9 is major. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada, Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. But out of that 9 also, 2 are very important, Shravanam and Kirtanam. And actually Shravanam is the first. Only when you hear, then you can do Kirtan. First Shravan and then Kirtan. So unless we hear the holy name, how can we chant holy name? Or unless we hear Krishna Katha, how can we speak Krishna Katha? The first thing that we have to do in bhakti is Shravanam, hearing. Therefore Prabhupada says ear is so important in bhakti. The most important part of our body is ear. Because through ear only we can hear about Krishna. It's more important than eye. In bhakti, eye doesn't have much importance. We said Shruta Ikshita. We should see through the ear. Like we come to Dham, if we see Dham through eyes, we will not appreciate Dham. But if we hear, if we see the Dham through ear, then we can appreciate the glories of Vrindavan. So hearing is so important. Prabhupada says if a man is sleeping, how do you wake up? How do you wake up in the morning? Alarm, some sound comes, right? Or somebody says, Prabhu, get up, morning, Mangalarti time. So somebody wakes us through sound. So like that we are all sleeping in this material world. Therefore Mahaprabhu says, Jeeva jago, Gora chan bole, Kato nidra jao maya, Pishachira kole. Therefore this beautiful song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Jeeva jago, Gora chan bole, Kato nidra jao maya pisha shirakule. For how long you will sleep in the lap of Maya? Bhajibo bolia eshe samsara bhitare bhuliya rahile tumi avidyara bhare. We all promised to Krishna when we are in the womb of our mother that, oh Krishna, I will do your bhajan. But when we came outside, we forgot. তোমার লইতে আমি হইনু অবতার, আমি বিনা বন্ধু আর কে আছে তোমার? Oh, the Mahaprabhu is saying, I came, I incarnated only because of You, without me, you don't have any friend. Ene chi aushadhi maya na shivaro lagi, Harinam Maha Mantra lo tumi magi. I have brought this medicine for you. What medicine I have brought? Aushadhi. Harinam Maha Mantra. I have brought this Harinam Maha Mantra medicine for all of you. Bhakti Vinoda Prabhu Charane Padiya. Say Harinam Mantra loila magya. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur fell at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and took this medicine. So our greatest disease is, what is our greatest disease? Not corona, not cancer, not heart disease. What is our greatest disease? Bhava Roga. It is said our attachment to this world. Asakti for world. Sansara Asakti. Or desire to enjoy. Bhog Ichha. Desire to enjoy in this world. And attachment for this world, attraction for this world. That is our biggest disease. That is much more severe than corona, cancer and all these diseases. That is the most difficult disease to cure. Our attachment for this world, our attraction to this world, our desire for sense gratification. That is our greatest enemy. And that disease is not so easy to be cured. Why? Because we are carrying this disease from not one birth, but from millions of births. We are attached to this world. We want to enjoy in this world. To remove that disease is not easy. It's very difficult. But only process by which disease can go is by Shravanam and Kirtanam. That's the only way. The more we do Shravanam and Kirtanam, the more this disease. Sometimes you feel we are doing Shravan Kirtan for so many years, still why attachment is not going. So there are 2-3 answers. First, it will take some time. Nectar of Instruction says, Utsaha Nishayat Dhairyat. We need to have Utsaha. At the same time, we must have some patience. Okay, for so many life we are in this material world, so it takes some time to get cleared of the contamination. That is one answer. Second, normally we commit many aparadh. We commit offenses. That is why this holy name doesn't act. A holy name is very powerful. They said in one Harinam, all the sins will be destroyed, that we can't even commit those sins. But why then we are not getting purified so quickly? Because of offenses. So we have to be very, very careful. We have to avoid offense. That's the main reason actually. Sometimes we see in ISKCON, even after chanting 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, still we find that attachment is not going or material desires are not going because we are committing offense. And we know what are the offenses. Offenses against Vaishnavas, inattentive chanting, that is also one of the main reasons. And as we get a habit of chanting, we are chanting but mind is going, for me also, many years, but still it has got a habit of inattentive chanting. So we have to be attentive in chanting, we have to avoid Vaishnava aparadh and all the other Nam aparadh. We have to avoid the aparadhs. And then if you do Shravanam Kirtanam continuously, regularly, then definitely this process will act. So there is no defect in this process. Problem is that we don't do the process correctly. And we blame that this process is not working. No, process is perfect. But our application is not perfect. We are not serious about bhakti. We are not doing Shravanam Kirtanam regularly. We are not reading Prabhupada books. Even for me, it's very hardly we read Prabhupada books. Prabhupada said, distribute my books and also read my books. Both you should do. So we should also read Prabhupada books, hear Krishna Katha, chant nicely, sincerely. If possible, you can chant more also. So our focus should be Shravanam Kirtanam. If this focus of Shravanam Kirtanam is not there, then advancing in bhakti will be very difficult. Then it becomes like external, just like external organization. We are doing different activities. That is also good. We are doing for Krishna, but still, we should not reduce our Shravan Kirtan. Shravan Kirtan is the most important activity in bhakti. Therefore, Krishna is saying in this verse, Tat Shrunu, that here, we should hear about Krishna. Either from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam or from devotees. Hearing is very, very important. Hearing and hearing Krishna Katha. And the more we hear, Prabhupada says, gradually our body temperature will go down. Just like initially our fever may be 106, it will come down to 105, 104. What is the normal body temperature? 98. So gradually, our fever will go down. So right now we are having very high temperature. Our attachment to this world is very strong. But as we take Harinam and hear Krishna Katha, our temperature will reduce and gradually will come to normal. Normal temperature means attachment to Krishna, no attachment for this world. But right now our attachment to this world is 99% and maybe attachment to Krishna is maybe 1%. But gradually when we do more and more Shravan Kirtan, our attachment to this world will reduce and attachment to Krishna will increase. And a day will come when attachment to Krishna will be 100% and attachment to this world will be 0%. It's possible. Because Shrinvatam Sukatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridantasya Bhadrani Vidhunoti Surat Satam. Who is cleaning our heart? When we are hearing and chanting, who is cleaning? Krishna himself. In this verse Krishna is saying, I am cleaning the heart. Oh, Krishna himself is cleaning. See, Krishna is so merciful that Krishna is becoming sweeper for devotee. Who cleans the room? Sweeper. But Krishna himself is becoming the sweeper and he is saying, I will clean the heart of the devotee who is hearing about me. And then he says, Nashta prayaso abhadreshu. So all the abhadra means unwanted things will be destroyed. Nityang Bhagavata Seva. But every day we must hear Bhagavatam and serve devotees. So Nityang Bhagavata Seva means hearing Bhagavatam and also serving devotees. So we also have to do some practical service. So therefore Prabhupada gave us both. He said we must do morning program, evening program and also do some seva for the preaching movement. So if you do that nicely, Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtik. We will come to a stage of Nishtha. You know Bhakti what are stages? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, then Nishtha. Then Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava and Prem. The 9 stages of Bhakti. So what takes most time? Anartha Nivriti. So once the anarthas are gone, then we'll come to the stage of Nishtha Bhakti. Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtik. Then what will happen? Tada Rajastama Bhava Kama Lobhadash. At that stage, our heart will be cleaned of Rajagun and Tamogun. What is the sign of Rajagun, Tamogun? Kama and Lobh. Lust and greed. Right now our heart is filled with lust and greed. But once the Anartha Nivriti is happening, then our heart will be freed from lust and greed. And Sthitam Sattve Prasidhat. We will be fixed in mode of goodness. And then we will experience the happiness of Bhakti. Evang Prasanna Manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha Bhakti Bhagavad Tattva Vijnana Mukta Sangha Sajayate. Then we will experience happiness in Bhakti. And then all the knots of the heart will go away. Bhidyate Hridaya Granthi Chindante Sarva Samshaya. All the doubts will go. Kshiyante Chasya Karmani Drishta Evatmanishware. And then we can see Krishna directly. And we can understand our relationship with Krishna. So this is how, just by hearing and chanting, gradually we'll make progress in Bhakti. Right? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava and Prema. And what is the aim of a life? To ultimately achieve Krishna Prema. So there is a full process given how to achieve that. So you have to follow this process very nicely. As I told many times, we don't follow the process nicely and we blame, I have so many years I am in Bhakti, nothing is happening. Because we are not following the process correctly, strictly. There are many devotees who strictly follow and they have made a lot of advancement. So one of the reasons, there are 2 reasons why we don't advance. Either we don't follow strictly and we commit aparadh. So if we avoid all the aparadhs and we follow the process strictly, then surely we'll make progress and ultimately achieve Krishna Prem. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions? Any comments? Yes, Prabhuji, any? Anything you want to add? Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Shrila Prabhupada ki jai.